So basically these cameras are going to pick up fiducials and say, I expect the fiducials to be in a certain location. I expect the fiducials to be in a certain location, and if it's not, then the first thing we'll do is we'll move the patient. And the second thing that'll happen is, even when we're not completely on with the patient with the couch moved, even if the patient is not completely on, the robot will adjust for the placement of for the fiducials being where they are. So if the even with the couch movement, putting the patient in spot, if it says, well, we need to move over 2 millimeters, the robot will move over the 2 millimeters.
And the computer and the robot, they also I think what you said before, they also compensate for breathing and movement on the table.
Yeah, so we have a more complicated system where we use this, we put light emitting diodes on the patient, and the patient actually, we monitor their breathing with light emitting diodes, and so we build a model between the breathing pattern plus what these are giving, and so that model the robot will track.
Can you tell us more about the robot arm, what it does and how it does it? It does what it does?
The robot arm, its purpose is to move this linear accelerator in such a position that you could aim the linear accelerator with great accuracy.
And then the linear accelerator, that's what generates the beam of radiation.
The beam of radiation, yeah. And so basically, the idea is that by moving the linear accelerator around, every beam goes through the patient in a unique direction. And that means, radiation is doing tissue damage as it goes through the patient. So it's going to do damage all the way through, but with one beam, it's not going to be very much damage. But when you start adding beams together, wherever the beams intersect, you'll get more and more damage. And so by having many beams, like 100 beams, intersecting, the intersection of those 100 beams gets a lot of damage, whereas each individual pathway gets little damage.